My name is Taro Hazama, and I'm 26 years old. I'm a nurse. The hospital that I work at is massive, and inevitably, it has become the most popular hospital in the area. There are more work than we can all handle, and that's why working here is so tough. I could finally take a break, huh? Oh, I'm getting a call again. The call was from my wife. It looks like she's been trying to reach me for the past hour or so. This isn't going to be pretty. Hello?
What took you so long?
Well, I was really busy at work and...
So you're saying that work is more important to you than me?
No, of course not. You and Reina are what's most important to me.
Then you need to answer my calls. I don't care if you're at work.
But I can't be on my phone all the time and...
Just tell your boss that you need to go to the bathroom or something.
Look, I'm a nurse, alright? I can't be taking breaks all the time because you're calling me. That would be irresponsible. And besides, we're all so busy that we don't even have time to go to the bathroom right now.
There it is again. Another excuse.
I'm sorry, alright? But what did you want to talk to me about? Is this that important?
We're about to run out of diapers, so make sure you buy some on your way back tonight. What? Why aren't you responding?
That's it?
What if we run out of diapers? Huh? You want your child to piss all over herself? What the hell is wrong with you?
Okay, I'm sorry, alright? I'll get some diapers before I go home tonight. So please, calm down.
How dare you? You should never tell me to calm down.
And so she started lecturing me on how I should be treating her with more respect. And by the time she was done, my break was over. We met at medical school when we were both training to become nurses. So she should know how hard being a nurse is. But ever since our daughter was born, she's been bullying and shaming me like this. Maybe she's stressed out from having to raise our daughter. But that doesn't mean she should be treating me like this. And when I check my phone after work...
Hurry up and come back home. I'm tired, so you need to make dinner for me.
Not again. And I had another message in my inbox. It was from my aunt.
Hey, I just got a lot of groceries from my friend, but I can't eat them all. Would you guys like some?
Oh, thank you. This is my aunt Yuriko. She's my mom's older sister, and I lived in her home for about 8 years. She's like a second mother to me. Her husband passed away about 20 years ago, and her friends and family encouraged her to find someone else since she didn't have any kids yet. However,
he's the only man I'll ever love.
She stayed loyal to her late husband, and she's been living off the inheritance that he had left for her. But she was never healthy herself, and as she grew older, it became more and more difficult for her to support herself. And so that's why I asked my aunt and my parents if I could move in with her while I studied at college and medical school. I thought that would help alleviate her stress a little. I always like spending time with my aunt as well, so I thought this would be a win-win for both of us. And so that's why I spent 8 years of my life with her, in her home. Oh yeah, and the reason I became interested in the field of medicine was because I always used to visit my aunt in the hospital whenever she fell ill. Watching the doctors and nurses at work there made me want to pursue the profession myself. I think my aunt really appreciated that, so she always made sure that I was well fed and well taken care of. But anyway, thanks to the support I got from my family, I was able to pass the medical exam and became a government certified nurse. And for 4 years after that, I got married to my wife, and we decided to get a place of our own. Are you sure you're going to be fine by yourself? I'm really worried about you.
It'll be fine. And besides, you should be spending as much time as you can with your wife before you add a new member to your family.
And so my aunt and I parted ways. After discussing it with my wife, we decided to move into an apartment building that was close to the hospital I was working at. It was about 15 minutes away from my aunt's place by car, so if anything goes wrong, I can visit her. But recently, she hasn't been contacting me very often. I think she's trying to let me live my life with my family now that I'm married. But on our birthdays, she would always send us amazing, thoughtful gifts. So she would always give us presents, but ask nothing of us in return. She's really the best aunt ever. Her gifts were always super well thought out and helpful. I'm always especially excited when she gives us food, because she always picks out the best stuff for us. And so that day, I stopped by my aunt's place to receive the extra groceries she had for me. Bought some diapers at the grocery store and made my way home.
You're late.
Whoa! I was used to things being thrown in my direction. I've gotten very good at dodging them. But I should learn how to catch everything so they don't end up breaking.
Where's our dinner?
I'll heat it up now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, but my aunt gave them to me. She said they're from the famous grocery store down the block, so they should taste pretty good.
What? Did you just say that you got them from your aunt?
Yeah, is there a problem with that?
So you went to visit your aunt again?
Again?
While we were back home starving, you were out with your aunt's place having a jolly old time with her, weren't you?
No! I was only there for like a minute because she told me that she had extra groceries for me. I didn't even go inside her house!
You're disgusting!
What? I didn't understand what she was trying to say, but one thing was for sure. She was pissed.
She's your aunt! She's not even your mother, and you visit her way too often!
Way too often? No, I don't!
Yes, you do! It's getting annoying!
But I only visit her once a month! And besides, you go home to see your parents more often than that!
We're not talking about me right now. And besides, I'm visiting my parents, you're not!
But my aunt is like a mother to me. She supported me throughout college and medical school, and she's a big part of why I'm a nurse today. I told you this many times already!
But I'm telling you that that's disgusting!
What about that is disgusting, huh?
It just is, alright? You need to stop seeing that dumb bitch!
Did you just call my aunt a bitch?
Yes, I did. You can keep receiving presents from her, but I don't want you to talk to her anymore.
So, you're asking me to ignore her? Even when she gives me something?
Yes, we're your family now, and you need to prioritize us.
It seems like my wife thinks that I'm prioritizing my aunt over her and our daughter. Maybe this was what my aunt was afraid of. But I've been keeping a healthy distance with my aunt, and there's no reason for my wife to lash out at me like this. She was crossing the line, but I had to speak to my aunt about this. I couldn't just ignore the problem. And when I discussed the matter with my aunt, she just smiled at me and said,
"It's all right. She's probably just nervous right now because she just had her first child. And you don't have to worry about me."
"But you've been so well to me all my life, and..."
"I know, but it's all right. You need to prioritize your own family now. And she said I can still keep on giving you gifts, right?"
My aunt is too kind. And so while my aunt kept on sending presents our way, I stopped contacting her entirely. My wife always complains about the gifts that my aunt gives us, but I know that she secretly likes all of them. She should be thanking her if she likes it so much. But I thought this would only last for a few years at most, so I spent my days like this for a while. But even after our daughter entered elementary school, my wife didn't stop hating my aunt. And when my aunt gave us $1,000 to congratulate our daughter on becoming an elementary school student, she said this!
"She's supposed to be rich, isn't she? She's so petty."
I thought she crossed the line with that comment, so I gave her a good scolding after that. But my wife seemed like she wasn't listening to what I had to say at all. And when our daughter entered middle school, things only got worse. When I got home in the morning one day after working the night shift...
"Hey, why the hell are you home at noon? I don't want people to think that my father doesn't have a job."
Well, I just worked the night shift.
"Then go to a cafe or something. You shouldn't be here."
My wife always complained about me in front of our daughter, so she naturally started to hate me as well. The other day, this happened.
"Hey, what the hell? I told you not to wash our clothes together. Your germs are gonna get on my clothes."
But we're gonna wash it, so it doesn't really matter.
"This washing machine isn't powerful enough to wash away all your germs. How stupid are you?"
I was an outsider in my own home. I haven't had dinner with my family in years, and I would always be left behind on family vacations. I never get invited to them. I don't even know what I'm working for anymore. And a few years later, something life-changing happened. My aunt was carried into the hospital that I work at. Whoa, what happened? She was in critical condition and was sent to the ER right away. But the doctor said that she had a 50-50 chance of survival. I couldn't work while my aunt was in the ER, so I called my wife and waited for her surgery to end. Her only other relatives were my parents, and they were both far away back in their hometown. So I was the only one that could be there for her. I'm sorry. I didn't know this was going to happen. I should never have pushed you away. Please, be okay. And after a few hours, my aunt came out of the ER in a stretcher. Sir, is my aunt going to be okay? Yeah, She's hanging in there. Thank you so much! And the next day, my aunt woke up.
Oh, hey Taro. Long time no see.
I'm so glad you're okay. I'm so sorry for pushing you away. I never should have done that.
That's all right. But what about your wife and your daughter? Are they okay with you being here?
What are you talking about? You were about to die! I'm sure they understand.
Oh, well, okay then. Oh.
Hey, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. By the way, could you please bring some of my clothes here?
Yeah, of course. I'll go to your place and grab them right away. So I headed to my aunt's home and packed a bunch of clothes for her. But that's when I got a call from my wife.
You broke our promise!
My aunt was about to die! I can't just leave her alone!
Just forget about her!
I could never do that.
Oh, I see. So you're gonna prioritize that old hag over your own family, huh?
Stop calling her that! And besides, how much has she done for us over the years? Why don't you come and visit her before you criticize me for breaking our promise?
I want a divorce.
Huh?
Why don't you go ahead and marry your aunt? Oh, I guess that's technically illegal. You guys are so gross.
Wait, are you being serious? But why now?
Well, because this is the perfect time for this. Reina says that she doesn't want to live with you no more. But you're still going to have to pay for her tuition until she graduates from college, though.
Okay, fine, whatever. And so I hung up from our call. I knew this was going to happen eventually, but now is not the time. What do you want? A divorce, right? I get it, alright?
Taro, it's your aunt. Her condition is getting worse.
What? One of my coworkers called me, and I headed straight back to the hospital. But when I got there, I don't understand. I thought the surgery went well. I'm sorry. After you left, she fell in a state of shock, and there was nothing we could do. No, this can't be real. I don't believe it. I called my parents after that, and we quickly arranged a funeral for my aunt.
Taro, you should get some rest. You look terrible.
And so I was sitting in the back of the chapel by myself when I got a text from my daughter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. She deserved better.
Reina, I knew she hated me, but I was still glad to see that she had some sense of appreciation for my aunt. But...
Just kidding. You thought I would really say that?
What?
I never even met the bitch. I could care less about her. But I heard that you broke your promise with Mom, and you guys are getting a divorce. Finally! Now I can spend more time with my new dad.
Your new dad? What do you mean by that?
You're kidding, right? You never noticed? Mom's had a really good-looking boyfriend for a while now.
No way.
He isn't dirty like you. And he's rich, so he always buys me a lot of stuff. He's the best dad ever!
You knew and never told me about him?
Why would I do that?
I see. So you guys were never my real family, huh?
Yeah, whatever. Stop being so weird about it. But you better pay for my tuition, though. I plan on going to a private college, so good luck. It's your responsibility as a father. Understand? Hey! Stop ignoring me! You bastard! You germ! Say something, asshole!
I don't care anymore. Shortly afterwards, I got a bunch of divorce documents in my mailbox. I signed them and turned them into the office. I didn't love my wife and daughter anymore, so I thought it would just be useless for me to sue them. And because my wife had a new, wealthy boyfriend, she didn't seek any money from me either. She did ask me to pay our daughter's child support in full. I just wanted to get this whole divorce process over with. So I agreed and paid them immediately. And I was too busy to deal with that stuff anyway. I had things I needed to do after quitting my job. Oh, don't worry. I'm not ending my life or anything. It's just that something surprising happened at my aunt's funeral.
What should I do? I can't afford tuition anymore, but I don't really want to get a job either. Damn it, this is all Mom's fault. She should have never cheated on Dad. God, I wish that germ was still in our lives so we could use his money. I'm so hungry. I wish I could eat something at this cafe, too. Whoa! What the? Is that the germ? But why is he wearing such a nice suit? There's no way nurses can afford a suit like that. Whoa, wait, why is he cutting in line? Hey, you bastard! Stop cutting in line! Especially when I can't even afford to eat here. You don't deserve to eat at this cafe.
Whoa! Reina?
If you can afford to eat here, then pay my tuition, asshole! You never sent us enough and I can't afford tuition anymore!
You haven't changed one bit, have you? But I'm not here to eat.
Then what the hell are you here for? Ma'am, this man is the owner of this establishment. What?
That's right. I own this place.
But how?
That's none of your business. And you shouldn't be cutting in line. If you want to eat here, then get in line.
What the hell is going on?
At my aunt's funeral, I found out that my aunt had left the entirety of her assets to me. When I was packing her clothes at her place, she called her lawyer and updated her will. She knew she was about to die, so she wanted to make sure her final wish was respected.
Please give all of my assets to my nephew, Taro.
Those were her final words, and she passed away shortly afterwards. In total, I received this cafe, a couple apartment buildings, and a few $1 million in cash. Even after taxes, I still got more money than I knew what to do with. And so I decided to quit my job to manage all of my aunt's assets. Thankfully, my aunt's co-workers and advisors were there to help me along the way. And I was able to get her business back on track without missing a beat. I didn't think I would see my daughter here, though. I thought her new rich dad was paying for her tuition. But now she kinda looks poor?
Hey, long time no see, honey. How have you been?
Aya?
I heard from Reina that you're the owner of the MoniRobo Cafe now, is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
But you were just a regular nurse. How did you...
Does it matter?
Yes, it does.
Why?
Well, right now, we're in a bit of a financial rut.
What happened to that rich boyfriend of yours?
We broke up ages ago, so we're trying to survive just by ourselves.
Okay then.
And I've missed you a lot lately.
What?
So, do you want to start over?
Are you kidding me?
Dad, please! You have to help us!
Dad, huh? That's the first time you've called me that.
I'll call you Dad as much as you want from now on. Dad, 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 Dad!
You sound like a broken jukebox.
But anyway, I need money to pay for my tuition. If I don't get it, I'm gonna have to quit. I'm your daughter, remember? You have to help me.
But I thought I was just a germ to you.
You're not a germ at all. You're a business owner now. That's super cool.
What's super cool is my money, right?
Well, yeah, that too, but anyway, I'm sure things will be better this time around. So please, honey.
Sorry, but no thank you.
Wait, what? Why not?
You asked me how I became a business owner? I'll tell you the answer right now. I got this business from my aunt, who you guys have been making fun of all these years.
What? You inherited the business from her?
That's right, and the money you're after now belonged to my aunt. I'm not stupid enough to spend that money on you guys. When you guys are complete strangers now.
But I had no idea that your aunt was rich.
She inherited everything from her husband, and she's been protecting it ever since he passed away.
Well, if I'd known that, I would have never disrespected her.
You're absolutely disgusting. Marrying you was the worst mistake of my life.
No way. But that has nothing to do with me, Dad. Sure, Mom might be an asshole, but I'm still your daughter, and you still love me, right? So please pay for my tuition.
I already paid your mother your tuition when we got a divorce.
What? I had no idea! Mom, what did you do with that money? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I have receipts. Here.
Stop! What the hell are you doing? Mom!
You got a divorce with your new husband, didn't you? Reina, I bet your mom cheated on him. That's why they got a divorce, right?
Yeah, you're right! That's why we're so poor right now. But I thought it was also because you never paid child support for me.
Oh, I see. So you used all the money that I sent you on paying for your divorce settlement, didn't you?
But I had no choice. They told me that I would have to pay them or they would take me to court.
Well, now that mystery has been solved. We know who's in the wrong now, Reina.
This asshole isn't my mother anymore. Dad, please, I want to come and live with you. But Reina, you hated him when I was still with him. But that's because you always said bad things about him. This is all your fault.
I'm sorry to interrupt your little fight, but no matter what you guys say to me, I'm not going to spend any of my aunt's money on you guys. There's just no way that's happening. And besides, just take out a student loan. That solves everything. It's your life. You should figure it out yourself.
What the hell? You call yourself a father?
Well, no. We might be related by blood, but you guys never treated me like I was part of your family. Not once in the 10 or so years that I was with you guys. My aunt and my parents, on the other hand, they're my true family.
Then I'm going to your stupid cafe and I'm going to trash the place.
Then I'll just call the police on you.
But I'm your daughter.
Well, as your father, it is my responsibility to teach you that life is hard. Bye-bye!
No, please don't go. Honey!
And after hanging up, I made sure to block these two so they could never contact me again. They visited my cafe a couple of times after that, but my employees remained vigilant and kicked them out. And according to a few of my friends, my daughter started sleeping with older patrons to pay for her tuitions. Things were going well at first, but then she came to the realization that...
Hey, this is more profitable than getting a real job. Forget college, this is way better.
And so she ended up quitting college. But turns out, that was not a very good decision. She ended up getting scammed by one of her clients, and now she's completely broke. My wife, on the other hand, she got an actual job, and... Oh, who am I kidding? She ended up just like her daughter. Like mother, like daughter, I guess. I guess the only way they can survive is by leeching off of wealthy men. That's really sad. And I still feel terrible about prioritizing making them happy over doing what I wanted, and seeing my aunt more often. I don't know if I can ever make up for that, but I think the only thing I can do now is to protect what she left me. Oh yeah, and I've already talked to my lawyer, and we've made sure that my daughter doesn't inherit any of my assets. I'm gonna make you proud.
My name is Sakura Busujima. I'm 19 years old. I lost my mom fairly early on in life and have been living with my dad, who is a regular old employee guy, along with my slightly clumsy but very kind twin sister, Momiji-chan. We split up the house so that my dad made the money, I cooked the food, and Momiji-chan did the laundry, and everyone kind of helped out with cleaning. Momiji-chan didn't particularly like chores or anything, but I kind of did actually. It was so calming to just really get into the flow and zone out the world as you cleaned. After graduating high school, Momiji-chan found a job working with motorcycles, which has always been her hobby from when she was young. I wasn't sure if I should go to college or work, but I wanted to repay my dad as soon as possible, so I decided to find work. I found work at a service company that did chores around the house for you. I was young, and they thought I would be full of energy, so they hired me. In the future, they wanted me to act as the playing manager who would handle all of the part-time employees. I was so pumped to work there. I went out with my senior employees until I learned how to do things on my own. Their kind and perfect skills doing things around the house really made me just shocked at how incredible they were. It's the same stuff that you do back home, but if they're paying me, I need to provide the absolute best quality that I can. After finishing up most of my chores, I stole all of the techniques that I learned from my senior workers and kept practicing so I could do it as well. 2 months later, I was finally able to debut and do things on my own.
You're still new, I know, but I would be interested in letting you handle one of our big-time clients. What do you say?
Are you sure?
All of the other employees were praising you. They say that you're always so passionate and quick to learn. I'm counting on you as well.
Thank you so much, sir. I will do my best. I was so happy that my hard work was paying off, so I went over to the client's home practically skipping. Wow, this house is so big. These clients, the Sayanji family, had the biggest house that I had seen in my 2 months that I have been training. They want me to stay here for 5 days a week. I'm sure they must be quite rich. Alright, I'm gonna work hard to make sure that they continue to ask us for work.
Yes?
I'm from MoniRobo. I'm here to do chores around the house. My name is Busujima.
Please back up.
Huh?
Just back up.
I didn't understand, but I backed up a little bit from the intercom like he asked me to. A little silence later.
Come inside.
What was that about? I walked into the house through the massive front entrance and I found a man in the back. Our clients. He didn't seem very rich, but even though I didn't live in that kind of world, I could tell that the watches and rings he adorned were very expensive. Nice to meet you, sir. I have been informed that you would like me to do the chores around the house. Am I correct, sir?
How old are you?
I'm going to be turning 19 this year.
Are you in college?
No, sir. I decided to not go to college.
Uh-huh. And why didn't you go to college? Was it that you didn't have enough money to spend on college or something?
Man, he's really got no filter on his questions, huh? I didn't really like it, to be honest, but he was a client. I had to hold it back. I wanted to work so that I could help repay my father sooner. I wanted to make my father feel more secure.
Let me guess. Single father household or something.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Why are you looking me up and down? Alright. I guess I'll get started then. I started working, almost as if to run away from Sayanji-san's look. Sayanji-san had asked for cleaning and cooking services. There were quite a few expensive-looking clothes I couldn't just throw in the washing machine, so once every 3 days, I was to take it to the dry cleaners. Sayanji-san's house had over 10 rooms in his house, so it was a pain just to vacuum everything. By the time I finished, it was lunchtime, so I quickly got ready for lunch. Is there anything that you don't like? Certain foods or flavoring, that kind of thing?
Nope.
Do you have anything that you really like? I can go ahead and cook it for you if you want.
I don't have any food, but if you want me to pick something I like, I guess it would be Sakura.
Huh? You mean like the Japanese cherry blossom?
Yeah. You can just pretend like you don't understand what I'm talking about for now.
I really didn't understand at the time, but that night, I got a text from Momiji-chan and it sent chills down my spine. Sakura, that means that he's totally after you! Huh? Sakura as in your name? No way. Why would he say that when I asked him about what his favorite food was? I was thinking about it while I was listening, but that guy was looking you up and down while you were around, right? I bet you that's what he meant. Well, what do I do? Can you not get someone else to handle the case? But it was the first client that they asked me to handle. It's too late if something happens, though. I mean, yeah, but what would you do if your customer was a really sketchy guy? Would you skimp out on the motorcycle maintenance or turn down the customer? I mean, I might if he makes a move or something. But you would do your job until he does something, right? Of course, we're pros at our shop. I see what you're saying now. Yeah. Okay, but you better be careful. You and that client guy are the only people that are in the house while you're working, right? I mean, there's supposed to be a wife since he's supposed to be married, but she's apparently a CEO or something, so she's not really around the house often. That's why they're hiring people to do things around the house, huh? Sakura, I want you to stay there and don't go to sleep. Just hang on. What? I'm going to teach you my very own self-defense tactics. If that guy does anything to you, you'll be alright to use these skills to make enough room between you two to get away. What a lovely younger sister. Momiji-chan came over to my house a little while later before calling me into the living room and teaching me self-defense.
I'm home. What the hell is going on? Are you two fighting?
Training!
What?
Thanks to Momiji-chan's training, I was able to learn a few moves over the night. The next day. I'm sure I'm probably just thinking too much. It literally is written in the warnings that we are never going to provide that kind of service. And he agreed to it. I was quietly working away while thinking about the TOS. Sayanji-san was in his study the whole time, so he never came out and looked at me or anything. Even during lunch, he kept telling me that my cooking was delicious. I'm so glad. I knew it. I must have been thinking too much yesterday. I quietly let out a sigh of relief. I finished up my dinner when I got a text on my work phone.
Come to the study.
I don't have any more time though. The contract was until 3 p.m. that day. There wasn't even 30 minutes left, but it wasn't like I could ignore it, so I decided to just go with it. Excuse me?
Come on in.
The study was pitch black. Sayanji-sama? Huh? I was confused as the door closed behind me when suddenly a strong force tugged my arm into the room and I was pushed to the ground. What are you doing?
What do you mean? You're working. You are here to make sure that I am satisfied, right?
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, don't be so alarmed. It's a great deal for you. You need money, right? If you take good care of me, then I'll give you plenty of money outside of your pay.
Momiji-chan was totally right. I need to get away.
Don't worry, I'll be gentle.
I realized that the man's hand was wrestling up my shirt in the dark, so I grabbed the hand and then immediately put the self-defense tactics that Momiji-chan taught me into effect. I will not allow your touching!
Ah!
I realized that the man had fallen down in the darkness before I touched the wall to find the door. I ran away immediately. I got back to the office and everyone was shocked at how pale I was and how torn up my clothes were.
What's going on? Did something happen?
I was bawling the whole time I explained everything that happened.
He did that to you?
The manager believed what I said and said that he was clearly in violation of the contract. Normally, customers like that are cut off immediately, and he was saying that he would also sue him too, but 30 minutes later, the manager came back looking disappointed.
I'm sorry. Apparently the client already reached out to the main company and talked to them about it.
What did he say?
He said that he didn't do anything, that he was just thrown aside for no reason.
But it was clear that Sayanji-san was lying, but it all happened in the dark, so there's no proof at all.
He is saying that if we are to make a fuss about it, then he will sue us. I told them about what happened to you, but they didn't listen to me at all. I'm so sorry.
No, sir, it's not your fault at all. I went back home and started bawling. Damn it! I was working hard at a job that I could be proud of. He thought that he could do anything he wanted as long as he paid. Ugh! What a piece of total shit! You want me to go kick his ass? I really was tempted to ask her to go take care of it, but I knew that if I did that, then I would cause problems for the company. I didn't even want to think about what would happen if I were to cause our company to get sued. I ended up having to just swallow it and move on. For a few months, my manager actually limited me to work with female clients only, and slowly but surely, I was able to make a recovery. I would still occasionally have nightmares of that man's hand creeping up my clothing, but then one day, something incredible happened. Is this the office of MoniRobo? A very classy-looking madam showed up at the store. The manager wasn't around, so I ended up handling her case. Yes, ma'am. You've reached the right office. Were you interested in hiring some of our help? Well, actually, I had asked this company to work for us before and ended up turning you away at some point. I was hoping to ask you one more time. I had a really bad feeling about this. Oh, this is my business card. Wait, this is that man's wife? I was about to scream, but I held it in. Why were you interested in asking for our help again? Well, after I turned your company down, I had asked several other companies, but my husband didn't seem to enjoy any of them, so it didn't last long. But he's not someone to actually take care of things around the house, so I asked someone for help. After I got home on the weekend, I noticed that you guys at MoniRobo had the best cleaning service. I figured if we were going to ask anyone for cleaning, then I'd ask the person who did it best. Would you guys be willing to accept? I was really happy that she was complimenting us, but because of what I experienced there before, I couldn't just be happy unconditionally. But apparently this madam hadn't actually known about what had happened. I was unsure how to handle it. When the manager came back, I explained to him what she was asking for.
I'm sorry to explain this to you, ma'am, but I think that it's gonna be difficult for us to handle your case.
Oh, why is that? Are you full on reservations or something?
Excuse me, but did you not hear what happened the last time you asked for us? And we ended up having to terminate the contract?
No, he didn't say anything.
Do you mind if I tell her?
Not at all. The manager started talking and he left no details out as to what had happened. Oh my, he really did that?
Yes, ma'am.
And you, are you the person that was involved in that whole incident? Yes, ma'am. I see. She must be shocked. If she finds out that her husband was messing with some random woman that is just working as an employee at some cleaning company. I mean, this woman is a CEO though, I think. Maybe she's gonna call me a liar or something and sue me? What do I do if that happens? Usujima-san. Yes, ma'am? I am so terribly sorry for what my husband has done to you. Huh? When I was talking about hiring someone, he said he wanted a young woman that would work hard. I asked him why he wanted a woman to work, and he said that women pay more attention to detail. Thinking back now, he probably just wanted a young woman to try to manipulate. I'm so sorry. This is all my responsibility. But please, ma'am, don't be like that. It's not your fault. The reason that you couldn't sue him was because you had no proof, right?
I mean, that's part of it, yes. But he also said that he would be using your private lawyers to sue our company if we did.
Seems like I need to teach that man who's boss then, Usujima-san. Yes, ma'am? Would it be alright if you help me out with a little bit of a favor? I want my stupid husband to feel the pain for what he's done. Me? You want my help, ma'am? I would be shocked by the madam's plan later on. 1 week later? Here I am again. The madam asked me for my help, so I ended up taking on the house cleaning service for the Saionji household once more. After going inside, Saionji-san was grinning and looking towards me. Thank you.
You wanted the money, didn't you?
Huh? Saionji-san tried to get closer, so I quickly moved to the other side of the table to put some distance between us. But he continued without a care in the world.
Don't run away. The fact that you're coming back after all of that means one thing, right? Or what? Are you a little shy or something? I gotta say, I'm not against that whole act either.
I heard that you used other house cleaning and chore services as well. Did you do the same thing to them too?
Yeah, I didn't do anything to them. I said send a young woman, but they kept sending old hags well past 20. I don't even want to do anything with them.
He just called women who are past 20. What the hell is wrong with this guy? But you have a lovely wife.
That old hag, she's just a convenient ATM, clearly, lol. I don't want to see her if I can't help it, lol. She's all wrinkly and she's got way too much pride. I'm okay with earning money without doing anything.
You're horrible.
You can get money too. You should be thankful for everything I do to you.
Enough!
Huh? What are you?
Kaede-sama. The living room door opened up and his wife, along with my manager, showed up. So your wife is flying all around the country for work, and what exactly are you doing here?
Whoa, what are you talking about, honey? I was just talking to the maid about her job and...
Huh, you mean this? The second that audio played back, you could see the blood leave the man's face.
What?
Sorry that I'm just an old hag with wrinkly skin. I know you didn't want to work, so I was working really hard. And then I ended up with all these wrinkles.
Kaede.
Ah, right. You don't even look my way, right? I have an idea. Why don't we get a divorce?
Huh?
I'm going to remove your name from the executive list on our company, of course. Then I'll be able to work a little less too, you know? You can remarry some young girl, so it's a win-win, you know? Killing two birds with one stone, so to speak. I mean, that's if you find a young girl who's into old men who are borderline pedophiles and unemployed, though.
Hang on, please. Anything but that.
Shut up! You criminal! If you don't want the police to be called, then you sign these divorce papers right now, and you leave this house!
But can I at least have half the wealth?
Hello? Is this the police?
Okay, fine. This is what you wanted, right?
The man walked over to the bag that was close to him and ran away while wobbling around. Phew, thank you. I was able to get divorced with no issues, thanks to you.
But are you sure about this? That man said something about it at the end, but if you end up splitting your wealth, then he's gonna take quite a bit, isn't he?
Oh, don't worry about that. He hasn't made any money outside of his executive salary after we've been married, and he spent all that on his hobbies. It wasn't like he actually did any chores or anything. If he wants to take this to court, our lawyers will make quick work of him. Why did she marry someone like that? You must be wondering why I married that man, right? Huh? Oh, stop it, dear. It's written all over your face. So sorry, ma'am. It's totally fine. But that's a great question. When I married him, I was really overwhelmed with my job. And then he came up to me and he was kind to me. That's probably all she wrote. I thought that if I made money, then it was fine. So as long as when I came home, that man was there. I can't believe that he was after my money the whole time, though. I'm so sorry about this. I'll take this as a good little lesson. But I'm more worried that he might try to do something to you. I'm really worried about what might happen if he tries to do something to you. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. What do you mean? I'm going to get a very strong person to help me out. I think that she'll take good care of him for the both of us, actually.
Damn it! Those little pricks! How dare they talk smack and make a fool out of me like that? It's all that little girl's fault! I'm gonna make sure I follow that girl around and make her mine even if I have to force my way onto her. Just you watch.
Who are you going to make yours?
What? You're that girl from...
Take a good look. I'm her twin sister. Saw you make my younger sister cry a few times.
Twin? I knew you two looked alike. But wait a second. This is the perfect timing, actually. How about I have you take responsibility for what she did to me earlier, huh?
Look around you, bro.
Ah!
Alright, so, I have a feeling that even a single-celled moron like you knows what's coming next, right?
Do you know what's gonna happen to you if you mess with me? I'm going to go to the police and make sure that you can never walk around town without getting harassed again!
Yeah, you and what lawyers? Your ex-wives? What the hell can you do, Mr. Ex-husband?
What? How do you know about that?
I mean, you can call the cops, even if you're broke, but that just means that we have to make sure you can't say anything to the police, huh?
Wait, hang on. It was my fault. I'm so sorry.
You messed with my sister. You really think I'm gonna forgive you for that? Take him.
Stop! No! Forgive me!
1 month later, after that, I never actually saw that man around ever again. So anyway, Momiji-chan, what did you do after that?
I just lectured him thoroughly and made him really rethink his ways.
I mean, I wasn't exactly nice about it, but... Thank you, Momiji-chan. I really thought that he would never rethink anything.
He's probably a monk now with how much he has changed.
Oh, come on. No way.
Please save me. Please save me.
So, how is work going anyway?
Thanks to Kare-san introducing us to some new clients, we have way more customers now. They're incredibly kind people.
I see. That's good to know.
Momiji-chan, thank you.
Oh, come on. We're twins. Don't be like that, sis.
I am so happy to have Momiji around. I'm going to continue to have pride in my work and continue working hard. If you need any chores done around your house, make sure to ask MoniRobo.
Today's hero has to be Masaki, who hit a walk-off home run in the 9th to lift the team to victory. That was an amazing swing, Masaki. Oh, thank you very much. So, what were you looking for up there? Well, I was looking for a fastball down the middle and got it. So I just put my best swing out there. And now your team has won 4 straight. They are now first in the division. How do you feel? I feel great. And I want to make sure we keep on performing up to our potential so we can stay in this position. And I want to thank our fans for coming out today. That was Masaki. Thank you very much, sir.
Masaki, the fan who caught your home run ball said that you can have it.
Wait, he returned the ball? He should have just taken it home.
Well, this was your 30th home run this year, so he wanted you to have it.
Well, what a nice fan. I should trade a signed bat or something with him for this ball. Could you follow me for a second?
Sure.
What's your name?
It's Rumi.
Rumi, huh? You're working with the team, right?
That's right. I work here as a part-time staff member. My father's friend is a higher up of the team, and I'm also a big fan of you guys, so this is the perfect job for me.
Then I can get you a signed ball later as well.
Well, wait, are you sure? Thank you so much.
So your father's friend is a higher up with the team, huh? What does your father do?
Well, he's actually a doctor, and I'm also a medical student right now.
That's amazing! So you're gonna be a doctor just like your father in the future, huh?
Well, I don't know about that. It's a tough world out there for us women, and I'm not even sure if I really want to be a doctor.
Wait, really? But you're studying in medical school right now, right? You must be gifted.
But there are other things out there that I want to do. Honestly, I don't care what I do when I'm an adult. I just don't want to become a doctor.
See, so you're studying to become a doctor because of your father, huh?
That's right. He told me that he wouldn't pay for my education if I didn't go to medical school, so I had no choice.
Well, I can understand how you feel. My parents raised me to become a professional baseball player as well. I like playing baseball, so it worked out for me in the end. But,
Man, I wish I was like you. I wish I wanted to become a doctor.
hey, do you have some time after this?
Huh?
I'll take you out for dinner somewhere. The game ended earlier than I expected, so I have some time today.
Wait, are you sure?
Of course. We've got to drink our sorrows away.
And that's how I met Masaki. I was still a student at the time, but I started hanging out with Masaki, who was a professional baseball player, on a daily basis. And eventually, we started dating. I couldn't believe it at the time. I was dating a baseball player. It felt like a dream. And on top of that, Masaki was one of my favorite players on my favorite team. Being able to date him was a dream come true.
Good morning.
Morning! Breakfast is ready.
Wow, thank you so much. This looks amazing.
You should be able to get all the nutrients you need from this meal.
That's amazing. I'm so glad I married a certified nutritionist. Thank you so much, honey.
Good luck at your game today.
Well, I don't have a game today because I got demoted to AAA again.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright, honey. I used to be one of the brightest prospects in the entire league until a couple of years ago, but they might cut me soon.
Wait, what do you mean they might cut you?
They might designate me for assignment. It's basically when a team fires a player. But don't worry, I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen, for our sake.
Yeah, and I'm rooting for you all the way. All you have to do is perform well at AAA, and then you'll be right back with the big league team in no time.
Yep.
But that was it for him. A couple of months later, he was DFA'd by his team and had to retire from the sport he loved. He had been playing baseball professionally for 12 years at that point.
Today is the last day that I'll wear this uniform. I want to thank all my fans for the support they've given me over the years.
I couldn't stop crying at the press conference where he announced his retirement. It was all so bittersweet. But now that he wasn't a professional baseball player anymore, I was going to have to support him. He was obviously going to look for another job, but until he gets his feet back on the ground, I'm gonna have to look out for him. But I guess my husband wasn't as serious about our relationship as I was. Masaki, what do you want for lunch?
Lunch? Just get me some ramen.
How about for dinner?
I'm gonna go out for dinner tonight.
Again? But you've gone out every day for dinner this week.
Well, what do you want me to do? My friends want to take me out. But anyway, I'm gonna need some money for tonight.
How much?
$300.
Look, money doesn't grow from trees. We need to start thinking about cutting our spending and...
Oh, come on. You make a lot of money, don't you? And besides, I used to be a professional baseball player. I should get to spend the rest of my life doing whatever the hell I want to. Now give me the money.
It's not like I can keep on making this much for the rest of my life. I can't give you a couple of $100 every night just so you can spend it on drinks.
Since when have you been so petty?
Masaki, it's been 2 years since you retired from professional baseball.
2 years, huh? Wow. Time flies.
I think you should start looking for another job soon.
What?
If you get a job, you can make money and spend it on whatever you want. How does that sound?
Look, honey, baseball is the only thing I've ever done since I was a small kid. And right now, for the first time in my life, I don't have to focus on playing baseball. So I just want to cherish this moment for a little while longer. Does that make sense? And business has been going well for you, right? This shouldn't be that big of a burden.
But my parents have been worried about us for a while now, and I think people are starting to judge us.
Okay, fine. I'll get a job, alright? I guess you want me to get out of the house then, huh?
No, that's not what I mean. I just think it would be good for you to get a job. You know, it'd be good exercise as well, and...
Okay, yeah, whatever.
And so after that, my parents came over to my place and convinced Masaki to get a job. And so we got one, as a waiter at a bar that one of his former teammates owns. He used to make $700,000 every year as a professional baseball player. But with his new job, He's making about $1,500 every month after taxes.
Hey, I'm back!
It's 3 a.m. already, honey. What were you doing out so late?
What, 3 a.m.? Time flies.
So, where the heck were you?
I was at a regular old bar drinking with friends.
And how much money did you spend tonight?
I think about $1,000.
You're kidding me, right? Now you only have $500 left to spend for the month. You have to plan these things out better, honey.
Oh, shut up! You can just give me more money when I run out.
You're not a baseball player anymore, Masaki. You have to start cutting your spending.
What did you just say to me? I'm a former major leaguer. You can't just talk to me that way, you bastard.
Whoa, stop! Please, Masaki. Masaki's drinking habits got worse and worse as time went on, and he refused to cut his spending too. So he always ran out of money very quickly. He never acknowledged that he had a problem either, and so things kept on getting worse until one day. Huh? You're home early today. I have something I need to talk to you about. Hey, Rumi. Long time no see. Oh, hello, ma'am. How are you? It's been a minute, hasn't it? Sorry, I haven't visited you in a while. Never mind that. But anyway, could you please take a seat? Sure. We need to talk about something very, very important today. What is it? You've been telling my son to change his spending habits, haven't you? Well, yes. He's not a professional baseball player anymore, so we need to start thinking about cutting our spending if we want to keep on living comfortably. Look, Masaki is a former professional baseball player. He's inspired hundreds, thousands of people throughout his career. I understand that. And inspiring people isn't an easy thing to do. But how would you feel if you found him working at a crappy bar? Well... And how would you feel if you saw him drinking cheap beer at a cheap restaurant? What happens to the dreams and hopes that he gave people then? I get where you're coming from, but he's not a professional player anymore. He's retired, which means he's a regular person now. You're not understanding me. He had thousands of fans when he was still playing. He got hundreds of letters every month. You really want him to go back to being a regular person? Well, he is. That's just a fact. I'm not going to let you embarrass him like this. You're going to have to look after him and take care of him from now on. The only reason you have a job right now is because you have my son's last name. So you better repay your debt to him. Got it? Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, and I'm thinking about moving to an expensive apartment building.
What? I think that's a great idea. This small house is no place for a former big leaguer to live in.
My mom hurt her leg recently, so I think it'll be best if we have her move in with us. Oh yeah, and I already bought the room I was interested in.
Wait, did you buy it under my name?
Yep, so you're gonna have to pay for it.
You better work hard for Masaki.
And don't worry, I'm sure I'll eventually become a coach for a professional baseball team. And when that happens, I can bring in a lot of money for us again.
Man, I'm dying to see you back in uniform again.
It's just a matter of time until that happens, Mom.
God, you've got to be kidding me. And we still have your signing bonus saved up. So if you run out of money, you can use that. Now, I have a 10-year mortgage I need to pay back. I did not expect this to happen. And the monthly payments were huge, so I had to go into my savings to pay the mortgage back.
Rumi, did Masaki get a job?
Yep, he did.
That's great. I was hoping he'd find one soon. If he didn't, I don't know what I would have done.
And we actually moved into an apartment building the other day. And my mother-in-law is living with us now.
Wait, what? Really?
But then,
Who's paying the mortgage on that place?
it's both me and Masaki.
Really?
Yep, really. You should come visit me soon.
I will, but are you sure you're all right, Rumi? I heard that professional sports players tend to be huge spenders, even after they get retired. I'm just hoping you're not pushing yourself too hard right now.
No, I'm fine, Mom. But I'll let you know if things get too difficult for me.
You can come back whenever you want to, all right? Dad doesn't care about you not becoming a doctor anymore, so feel free to visit us anytime.
Yep, I couldn't tell my parents the truth about what was going on, partly because I ended up betraying their wishes and pursuing a different path for medicine. And while I was stressed out trying to figure out how to pay back the mortgage, my husband's spending habits got even worse. Hey, Rumi, I'm headed off to cooking class. I'll see you later. All right, see you. Cooking class is super fun. You get to meet a lot of new people too. I see. I think you should start a new hobby as well. You're always so focused on your job. It's kind of boring. I'm focused on my job because we need more money to fuel you and your son's spending spree. I wish I had the time to go to cooking class, damn it. Huh? Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Have fun. And so I was sacrificing a lot so that my husband and his mother could live the life that they wanted. But after 2 years of living life like that, my body started to ache. I was at a tipping point, and I could no longer keep this up. But that's when things got even worse for me. Alright, I'm headed off to painting class. Please take care of the chores for me while I'm gone. Alright. Whew, I can finally relax for a little while. I can just do the chores later. I need some time to rest. Huh? Who's calling me?
Hey, Masaki! What the hell is your problem?
Huh?
My friend told me that she spent a night with you the other day. What the hell, Masaki? Is she telling me the truth?
I'm Masaki's wife. But who am I speaking to? What is this about exactly?
Wait, what? You're his wife? I thought he was single.
I'm sorry, but could you explain what your relationship with Masaki is? I promise you that I won't come after you.
I'm home.
Welcome back. Hey, Masaki, could you sit down right there?
Huh?
I actually got a call from someone that says is very close to you. You stayed over at another girl's house the other night, didn't you?
I can explain.
Masaki, how many girlfriends do you have right now?
5 or 6?
Oh, so that's why you've been spending so much money recently. It all makes sense now.
Sorry, but I can't help it. All these girls want me really badly. I can't just turn them down.
Ma'am, this is crazy, right? Even you have to agree with me on this. Huh? Agree with you about what? Well, that your son shouldn't be cheating on me like this? It's insane. Well, that's just what men do. And besides, it's better if girls find him attractive, right? Wait, what? But man, I am super proud of you, son. You're getting all the girls, aren't you?
Thank you.
Whoa, hold on. I'm not going to forgive you for this, Masaki. I want a divorce. You're kidding, right? You want a divorce over this? I'm sorry, but I can't do this anymore. I don't want to keep on bringing in money just so he can cheat on me with other girls. That's just ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. But you have to power through this. And besides, he's being nice to you by coming home every once in a while. When I was your age, my husband... I don't care about what your husband used to do. Masaki, I'm disappointed in you. I really did respect you when you were still playing baseball, but now, you're just a lying loser.
What did you just call me? You can't speak to me like that.
You're kidding me, right? I'm the one paying for all of your expenses right now. You should know your place.
Fine, whatever. I want a divorce too. Screw you.
Well, you better apologize to him afterwards, all right? Why would I ever apologize to him? God, I'm sick and tired of both of you. And after that, Masaki didn't come home for a month straight. And eventually...
I have a crush on someone now, so I want a divorce. I mailed the divorce papers and my wedding ring to you, so please take care of the rest.
All right then.
I'm gonna move out from that apartment, but you're gonna have to look after Mom, alright?
Sure. And so, Masaki and I got a divorce. I guess Masaki decided to marry one of the girlfriends that he was going out with. They're hoping to pay all of their bills once he gets a coaching job with a professional baseball team. Wait, why is no one here? Huh? Is this a letter? Masaki asked me for a divorce, so he and I have decided to go our separate ways. And now I'm going to sell this place to the highest bidder. Please gather your things and leave before I sell the room. Wait, you're kidding me, right? She's going to sell this place? That bitch! Where the hell is she? The number you're trying to reach is no longer in use. You've got to be kidding me. Masaki, answer your phone, damn it. What the hell is he doing?
Which phone should I buy?
I think this one would suit you.
Yeah, you're right. I'll get this one then.
2 months later, when Masaki came over to our old apartment to visit his mother, he was shocked to see that we had already moved out.
Wait, they moved out? Where's Mom then?
Masaki?
Mom! Where the hell have you been?
She kicked me out of the house, and I've been staying in cheap hotels since, but recently, I ran out of money.
Wait, so you've been homeless for a bit now? But what about the money I gave you?
I already used it all. I'm sorry. None of it is left anymore. When your father got sick, I used the money to pay the medical bills.
What? So you're telling me we're out of money now? You've got to be kidding me. We have to find that bitch. I'm gonna sue her into oblivion, damn it!
That's a great idea. We'll make her pay for what she did to us. Oh, hey guys. A long time no see. How dare you treat us like we're subhuman? What the hell is your problem?
My mother ended up homeless thanks to you. What the hell were you thinking? We're going to sue you over this.
You want to sue me? Go ahead.
You really want me to sue you? This isn't going to end well for you.
Masaki, over these past few months, you lost your job and your girlfriend, didn't you?
Wait, what? How do you know about that?
Do you know why those things happened to you?
No! They both happened so suddenly, I didn't even know why!
Well, look at this.
What? Oh my god! What the hell is this?
Former major leaguer Masaki cheated on his wife with 5 other women, abandoned his own mother, and ran away with one of his girlfriends only to be dumped by her. This is a hilarious article, isn't it?
Wait, what? Who wrote this article?
One of my friends is an editor at this magazine, and over the past 2 months, he's been keeping an eye on you, investigating your affairs. He wrote all of his findings in this article, and now the magazine's selling like crazy.
I didn't know that!
I guess all of your friends decided that it'd be best if you didn't know about this. How nice of them.
Damn it!
So you're gonna sue me, right? Go ahead, I'll take you on.
Wait a minute. Why the hell are you so confident?
Well, why wouldn't I be? I mean, you're the one that cheated on me. I haven't done anything illegal or immoral. I just sold my house and moved out. Besides, this is your mother we're talking about. After our divorce, she's basically a stranger to me. I have no legal obligation to take care of her.
What? That's ridiculous! But you promised me that...
Alright, let me ask you a question then. If you take this matter to court, what am I going to be punished for?
What?
Nothing. But the court could order you to compensate me for the affair you had. That's definitely a possibility.
But...
Masaki, this is not a fight we can win. We should go home. And if you're not going to sue me, then I might just end up suing you.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, alright? We were wrong. We weren't thinking straight.
Yeah, my son's right. We're gonna go home now, so please forgive us. No thank you. You ruined my day, so I'm gonna take you guys to court. I'll see you there. What are you trying to do?
I used to be a professional baseball player. I could beat you up in my sleep.
Well, you're gonna have to go through him first. This is Takaki, and he's my boyfriend. He has a black belt in judo.
What?
Oh yeah, and you just added another crime to your resume. You threatened to harm me, didn't you?
No!
And so I sued both Masaki and his mother after that, and within a few months, I was able to emerge victorious in our court case. Now, both of them owe a lot of money to me. They both got a job to pay back their debt, but Masaki's mother's health quickly deteriorated, and she passed away a few months later. Masaki is getting bullied at his new workplace, and now he's depressed. He's afraid to even go outside now, and I have no idea what he's up to now. And now that I was free from those two, I was able to get remarried with my boyfriend. And now, I'm living happily as a stay-at-home wife. I thought marrying a professional baseball player was a dream come true at first, but it turns out that when something feels too good to be true, it usually is. Maybe I'll write about this entire incident and publish a book someday.